performer equipped with a relatively large sensor, a bright, fast lens, and wrapped in a small, sleek body. It seems like Sony made a lot of intelligent decisions about design and feature trade-offs when they created the CyberShot DSC RX100. Compared to many of its competitors, it's relatively expensive, but it really doesn't feel overpriced for what you get. My only real problem with the camera's design is the lack of a grip. That, combined with the slippery metal body, means I'm constantly in fear of dropping it and forced to grip it extra tightly, which can get really tiring if you shoot one-handed a lot. Over and over again, we've seen companies drop the grip to make the camera seem smaller or shinier or something, or only to add it back in a subsequent generation. It's nuts. As with other cameras that have one, I like the control ring, which you can program to operate for one default setting, such as zoom or shutter speed, and to use it in conjunction with the function button, where you can program to access up to 7 more settings. In addition to the function button, you can also reprogram the operation of the left and right navigation keys on the back dial, as well as the center button. And there's a memory recall option on the mode dial to select from 3 custom setting slots. I found the movie button on the back a bit hard to press. The location demands it because it's right next to the thumb rest and you don't want to hit it accidentally. The rest of the controls have just enough travel to keep from being difficult to operate. And one of my favorite things, you can tilt the flash for better results. While the camera has a nicely rounded shooting feature set, I'd hardly call it expansive. The camera lacks a hot shoe, viewfinder, and articulated LCD. And even if you're willing to trade those off for the more compact size, it also lags geotagging and wireless connectivity. It does have features like soft skin effect and auto portrait framing, which I kind of think are out of place in a camera for more advanced users. I'd rather have the ability to manually invoke macro mode, which, as with Sony's point-and-shoots, you can only do automatically. For filter junkies, the RX100 offers a handful, with a few very nice ones. But you have to scroll through every variation, a rotating cornucopia of 33 slots when there are really only 13 filters, and that gets seriously annoying. The camera produces very nice low ISO sensitivity shots with a lovely tonality. The one possible issue I encountered is that bright highlights on yellows can get completely blown out. And I couldn't recover the data from the raw files in Sony's image data converter software. They might be there if you have better software. The autofocus works well when shooting video, and the lens is sufficiently quiet while zooming. Audio comes through loud and clear and doesn't sound too compressed or tinny. The camera is also significantly faster than its competition for all but continuous shooting. But frankly, with viewfinder-less models, burst shooting is mostly a point-and-pray process anyway. While the RX100 is pricey and imperfect, it's still darn good. It's got a compact, elegant design, generally excellent photo quality, a bright, fast lens, and speedy performance, all of which make it a great package, if you don't mind spending a little more money. I'm Lori Grunin, and this is the Sony CyberShot DSC RX100.